Welcome everyone to Vibe. I want to go over our Vibe compensation plan. You can find this on myvibe.io with a host of other resources, but it's important that you really read this compensation plan so you have an opportunity to really kind of see everything that Vibe has to offer. So if you go right here on myvibe.io and you can just click the button, you can read all about our mission statement. You also have an opportunity to learn about the Vibe Partner IBO program. Now, you do not have to become an IBO, and IBO stands for Independent Business Owner. This means that you really want to work the business. You want to monetize the ecosystem, not just use it. And as you see, you're going to see the enrollment fee has currently been waived. The monthly IBO fee is $9.99 a month. That could change later on, but for founders, you will be locked in at a $9 IBO fee. And that is monthly. That's to show that you want to be more than just a customer. You actually want to be a business owner. Also, you're going to learn about direct product sales right here. You're also going to learn about team commissions, and you can share Vibe digital products and services. So becoming a Vibe partner provides access to commissions through products, referrals, and team growth. And you can check out our policy right at the bottom. Also, direct sales commissions. For those people who decide to be customers only, we have more of an affiliate model. That means that you can make up to 15%. This is only on customer sales. So if you sign up a Vibe partner, you will not make any commissions on Vibe partners. So before you do that, and someone says, hey, I want to monetize the business, you may want to think about moving from a customer status to a Vibe partner status, which means you would pay that $9.99 a month. Vibe partners do have extra benefits. You make income through two levels, up to 30% on direct sales, up to 15% on level two. The difference is if you sell $1,000 worth of services or products as a Vibe partner, you can earn up to $300, whereas a customer, it would be up to $150. Not to mention, if your individuals and your partners decided to sell products, you can also make income on the second level. So you can see what a significant change it could be with that extra $9.99 a month. Fast start bonuses are unique. Customer sales are the heartbeat of Vibe. They drive momentum, they unlock rewards, and they keep the mission moving forward. So if you have someone who doesn't want to have anything to do with network marketing, they do not want to necessarily monetize the business, but they want to utilize our services as an Elevate member, that's an extra $10, right? And this is you being a Vibe partner and you've enrolled a customer. You can get $10 from that Elevate customer and $3 on the second level. Now, if they do sign up as a Vibe partner, you get $6 on first level, $3 on second level. And you may be asking why there's a difference, because we want to reward you for bringing in customers. Because you're not going to be making check matches, we want you to make the upfront income just in case they decide to be customers. As a pro, it's $30 level one, $10 level two. And as a pro as a Vibe partner, it's $20 and $10. As a customer for a Legend, it's a $60 fast start, $40 on VPs, and 20 and 20. Now, you may say, well, listen, I just want to sign up customers. That's it, so I can make upfront fast start bonuses. And that's perfectly fine, because as you can see with this example over here, you will be rewarded. Again, this is if you are a Vibe partner enrolling a customer versus enrolling a Vibe partner. Now, the great thing is that you don't miss out when you enroll customers. We reward you extra on the fast start bonuses. Now, why would we do that? The reason why we do that is because on legacy rewards, and you're a Vibe partner, $39.99 for an Elevate, $159.99 for a Pro, $249.99 for a Legend. And you'll see that the volume points do matter over here. So we're going to talk about this in just a moment. But monthly payouts, when you have a customer come in as an Elevate, it's going to be 50 cents versus a Vibe partner, 75 cents rolls up 10 levels. $2 on a Pro, $3 on a Vibe partner, $3 on a customer, $5 on a legend. This means that you do make extra income when those individuals do come in as Vibe partners, and that income rolls up 10 levels. As a customer, this income also rolls up 10 levels, but it is slightly different payout. Why? Because your payouts are coming on the upfront income. So let's kind of take a look at what I mean by this, right? When you bring in a customer, whether they're a legend or a pro, it's $3. Now, for Vibe partners, you have the potential to make up to $5 that rolls up 10 levels. Now, there's a slight difference when you're looking at customers, right? So let's just kind of go back here for just a minute. So I want to show you that as a customer, customers do not go into the tree. So if I bring in Sandy and Sandy is a Vibe partner and she picks a legend membership, $5 is going to roll up to me and 9 people above me because I am in the tree as a Vibe partner. But as a customer, customers do not get into the tree. So let's say that I sign up 10 customers. Well, I am going to get, let's say they're legends, I'm going to get $3 times each one of those customers, and it's going to roll up to 9 people above me. Now, what's the difference, you might ask? Well, those customers do not fall in the tree. So maybe I signed up Sandy, and those customers typically, if they were Vibe partners, would fall under potentially Sandy, but because they're customers, they do not go in the tree. So the $3 goes to me and 9 people above me. Let's say that I sign up Sandy and Sandy signs up 10 VPs. Well, those VPs would roll up to anybody above Sandy all the way up 10 levels. So one thing you just have to understand is that these positions are unlimited. You can earn. Why? Because every position has unlimited earnings. So just imagine if you taught all of your personals to refer customers as well, not just business partners. They may have one business partner roll in, but that one business partner might sign up 5 customers, and that's going to roll straight up to 9 levels. It's going to hit your personal. Your personal gets the money for their position that they enrolled. So they enrolled John and they get $5, and John enrolls 10 customers. Well, John's going to make $3, up to $3 on those 10 customers, and then it's going to roll up to 9 people above. So each position actually is unlimited, and I'll show you guys another breakdown of that on another video. So legacy network pay, we talked about that. There's actually 10 levels of pay. So it gets pretty significant as you start to duplicate your organization. Also, rank qualifications. The most important thing on this page is that you need to understand the PCV. It is dollar for dollar. So let's go back to this page just so that we can see that again. And you will be able to see, I went too far. You will be able to see that each member or membership has points associated with it, 40, 160, and 250 for the legend. So in order to earn commissions, you have to have at least 160 PCV. That means that you could get a pro membership or you can refer a pro, right? It has to come from your personal consumption of the product or anyone you've personally enrolled. And the great thing that Vibe does is that we allow you to make income through 5 levels for 45 days plus fast start bonuses and up to $3, even if you get a pro membership yourself. We're going to unlock up to 5 levels. That's could be anywhere from an extra 900 all the way to $1,000+ a month when people fall into your 5 levels. And again, remember, this is because you didn't put them there because you only have 160 points. We are going to allow you to have 45 days to get to a connector, right? If you do not get to connector in 45 days, you will go back to making fast start bonuses only, right? So that's fair. You have an opportunity to make $1,000 or more before you were ever forced to hit this rank. Connector rank is 500 points. So again, if we go back, you will see that you could get a legend membership and you can refer a legend. That would give you your 500 points. That is only you signing up one person plus your membership. Or it might be you signing up two people because maybe you don't have a membership. Maybe you have a VP for $9.99 and you go refer to legends. Any way you can get there, you need to get to these 500 points. Okay. Now, it's important to get to creator as quickly as possible. That's you getting a legend and referring to legends, or maybe you refer some pros to get to this 750 points. Why do you want to get here? Because it unlocks level 6 right here, and you get fast start bonuses on level 2, and now you're at up to $5 on legends who fall in. Now remember, if you are a connector, you have 500 points or less than 750, you're a connector, and you're making up to $3. So if a legend falls into your organization, the max you can make on them is $3. So it's important to understand why you maybe want to refer a few people, right? Now, all the way to legend is 1750. 1750 is 7 legend memberships. So the magic number is 7. There's 8 billion people on this planet. Focus on referring 7, or you get a legend and refer 6. This QGV stands for qualifying group volume. This will kick in 6 months, depending on when you're watching this particular video. So it's important that you guys pay attention to that. Qualifying group volume means for full qualifications, you can see this policies, but basically what that means is anyone coming from your personal lineage, not spillover. I sign up Sandy, who signs up Bob, who signs up Chris, who signs up Sarah. That all contributes to the QGV, right? Line max just means that you can't have everybody in one leg. Now, you won't have this problem if you focus on duplication in the first week of your business. Focus on referring 3 to 7 people in your first week, and then duplicate and teach your team to do the same. So pretty simple. Again, QGV and CVR. CVR stands for customer volume ratio, the percentage of your total volume that must come from your customer purchases, not other partners, right? So this is your entire team. A Vibe partner can meet their CVR requirement through either personal volume, you purchase a product, or group volume from customer sales. Okay, so that means that your personals might go out and get customers as well. This will kick in 6 months from watching this video. It is May right now. So it's important for you to understand this because you don't want to hit 750 PCV and then not have your volume. Now, this is simple to get, again, because we have great products and you're going to have a lot of people on your team who just want to use some of our services, like our Creator Studio, our AI course builders, things like that. So you can get to your qualifying group volume and your CVR pretty quickly. Now, check match is where it's at. With your check match, you want to be at promoter to get 100% match. That means if you refer Sandy and Sandy has 100 people that fall in under her, and let's say they all get legend memberships, Sandy would make $500 and you would make $505 if Sandy also had a legend membership. But you want to match Sandy 100%. So that means you would get an extra $500 if you are at the promoter rank. So let's go back one more time and see why it's so important that you understand that promoter is 1,000 PCV. So again, that's you getting a legend and maybe referring 4 legends. So that's not a lot of people to hit this major rank. Influencer is 1,250 points. Again, you can go back here and you can look. 1,250 points, that's you, right? And if you divide this number by 250, We're talking about 5 total people here, 4 total people here. But remember, your consumption of the product counts. So you get a legend, you have 4 legends, or you get a legend, you have 3 legends. So it's super simple to knock out these ranks and unlock 50% check match on the second level. So you can see right here, maybe you refer 10 personals and they each make $500 in the matrix. That's an extra $5,000 a month. That is very significant. Maybe those 10 go and get 5, and that's 50 people on your second level, and they each do 250. That's an extra 250 each. That's an extra $6,250. So take this total number. You can see why it's significant to just refer a few people to the platform. We also have lifestyle perks with our metal Visa card, our recognition and invites. We have events and gear that'll go to income qualified icons and legends and influencers, as well as incentive trips and leadership circles that'll be coming up. So we're super excited about this. Check out our definitions and terminology if you have any questions about what something means. And just understand that our commission cycles are super simple. Manual withdrawals must be requested. So instead of only allowing you to request money once a week, we are allowing you to request money twice a week, right? Manual withdrawals must be requested, which means if you have money sitting in your Vibe wallet on Monday, you can request it by 11:59 p.m. PST and get paid out on Thursday. If you request on Thursday at 11:59 p.m. PST, you can get your funds by Tuesday. Now, the reason why this is so significant is because maybe you have someone who signs up and your $3 rolls up. It's going to hit your reserve wallet first to pay your next month's membership, but it will fall off in 7 days. 7 days is the cutoff, right? So when you refer somebody and they get a legend membership, $40 is going to roll up into your pending wallet for 7 days. If they get a legend, $5 is going to roll up to your reserve wallet. That is to pay your next month's membership. So one thing that I want you guys to understand is that when you decide that you want to work this business, weekly, monthly bonuses follow fixed cycles, which just means that every single time that you make income, it's going to roll up to a reserve wallet or a pending wallet, and it will fall out in 7 days. But what if all of your money fell out on Tuesday? You don't want to have to wait until Monday to get your money back, right? So you get a chance to request money on a Thursday as well. So this just kind of helps you to not have to wait for your money. So that's pretty exciting. Remember to read our legal and income disclaimer if you want to learn all about things that we are doing. We're super excited here at Vibe. Check out our other videos to get more information. Read the documents thoroughly, and we will see each and every one of you at the top.